hem and a hem, hem and a hem and a hem and a hem, hem and a hem.
Live from the hive.
Are we live from the hive?
Si, senor.
At least this time she didn't call me senior. She called me senor. Ay, ay, ay. We have 2 hives, and it is hot. We're going to be whining a bit. If you make me pull this truck, we have got some tear out. If I click my heels 3 times, I'll end up in Kansas. Yeah, we're a little delirious. So I've got Trez ice cream. That's the only reason she isn't whining right now. You know the good news on that. We are probably going to get a bunch of pecan honey out of this. Now, they're rebuilding this house here, and you'll see it in a second. We're in the middle of really interesting farm country. This is so cool because this place is called Curry Farms. They are chili specialists. They grow chilies. 90% of all of the seed that is grown in the United States of chilies comes from here. There are actually seeds and plants from this farm on the space station.
The killer bees are messing it up.
And the killer bees are just screwing up the space
killer
station.
bees are messing with the satellites.
They're messing with the solar flares. Carl is one of the most amazing guys that I know. When he does something, he means it. Yet he's, you know, a human being about it. They thought they had one hive in this building, and they didn't know if they were in the bricks. They're not in the bricks, they're in the soffit. And so we went and looked, and they're in one end of the house here and in the other end.
You know what they call this?
What?
Chinese finger cuffs.
Chinese finger cuffs. Oh, bees in each end of the hive.
Yeah.
One of that where you get your bees in each end and you can't escape. Let's go and show everybody what we're looking at. Onward ho! I didn't mean you.
Onward ho.
Onward Hosh.
Onward Hosh. All right, so we actually don't want to be too loud. So you
No,
can
they're already
see
pissed.
the bee activity right here, and we're kind of being foolish for even standing here. But they're between. Well, you guys can see them where they're coming and going from between these 2 things on the end, and you'll see bees going in there. We're going to pull that off, and that's going to be full of hell. We went inside, and on the inside there are guard bees all the way down. The bees are coming and going from this corner down here. There is no entrance over here. What is that? 12 feet away? Yeah. Something like that. So if you come down here, this is the old Chinese finger torture thing. They're coming and going, exact same thing as over in that other corner, but here. So we're going to have to pull that off and then cut this one right there and pull that board off. But you know what? We're going to go even further because I saw them going in here and landing up here. You see that staining around those bird holes? That's indicative of bees that have landed there. We're just going to have to expose all this, and it's just war. Thank God for the cooling vest.
Keep talking. Talk to the people.
Talk to the people! Oh my god, I gotta talk to the people! Hi, how are y'all? I totally lost my train of thought. I cannot talk and maneuver a camera at the same time. I worked for Reed many years ago, like 2012. I worked for like 5 years. I started the YouTube channel. That was my baby. Everybody smile, you're on camera. You know, I've been searching for grandma for years. And
Grandma! Oh God, that's funny. We've looked in all the attics in Cochise County. Thank you, Darryl.
I'm a Boston babe.
Boston babe. Oh my.
Actually, I prefer the term masshole. It's not an insult if you know.
She's a masshole. Okay. I'm not going to ask what they call them from Connecticut. So anyway.
I can't say that or you'll get
can't
blocked.
say it
Lord have mercy, Sinead O'Connor and all the pops, even the Italian one.
Hanging off the dash of my truck. What the hell? Trez. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hosh, can you see?
As if we had any. The truck's going to stay running.
Gather and we get the bees and we take them out of the hive and we say, yo, fuck you, bees.
Yeah, that's what we do. So there. That's the educational part of Trez. As much as you're getting. That's, huh? I've never seen us do that. Hosh says.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
You don't wear makeup.
I try to make up.
As Mark was telling us earlier, is that these hives are a direct result of European honeybee boxes.
Carl was telling that, yeah.
Is swarming, spreading out past what they should.
Yep.
You can't stop them. And, well, you could, but they don't. And then the hives get Africanized.
Right.
So that's how that happened here.
What do you got?
You.
Oh, there's a bee.
Trez, get in the hive.
Do not deviate from precise.
See, be up in that corner.
Do not see the egg. See if we can get one. Oh, there we go. All right, guys.
And here we go.
Here we go, Killer Bee Nation. Live from the hive. And now a scream from our sponsor. That's funny.
That was awesome.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, they've been here for longer than a week.
Yeah, it's been more than a week. Definitely more than a week.
Oh boy. Quite a bit longer than a week, everyone.
Tight little hive, though, I'll tell you.
Does it go into the next one, I wonder?
That's a good question.
Over to the left?
It doesn't look like it because there's a joist here.
It's probably here.
Welcome to the Eyes Mission.
Well, let's let Trez get up there.
No, the babes.
Look at that one while we
Yeah,
go
like camera chick.
to the other one.
Oh my gosh, you're like stuck onto my face. I mean, not my face, but
Your net. Look at them on Trez.
put them on the camera.
Oh, they're stinging the hell out of the cameras. Here you go, Hosh. We're gonna let Hosh take a look at this, you guys. I don't smell any pecan yet.
Oh, here they come.
Yeah, they know we're here, and I'm so glad we're in the middle of nowhere, everybody, because we got two hives, and we know what happens, and this is a prime example of two hives getting lit up.
Yeah, right?
I mean, there's even though, it's such an illusion, because that is a small space, but that's a whole hive. There's a whole hive there. Since you're up there, should I get a putty knife?
Yeah.
All right.
Killer Bee Guy will return after these messages.
Hey everybody, Hosh here. People ask me, how do you keep your girlish figure and your indomitable will and nerves of steel and strength to tear into an Africanized beehive and wipe them out and kill the queen? And the answer is organ meat from kosher beasts, like these goats. There's nothing I like better after a hard day of fighting killer bees than to dig into some organ meat. And nothing pairs better with innards than Killer Bee award-winning honey mustard. A sour, sweet, pungent delight straight from the hives of Africanized killer honeybees. Goat lungs. Esophageal delight. Tastes like Baphomet. Killer Bee award-winning honey mustard. You can put it on fucking anything.
We now return to Killer Bee Guy.
Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and take care of this one and then move
They don't
on to
like
the next
me.
one.
So these are killer bees. For those of you who are new to the channel, killer bees were created in a Brazilian laboratory in 1957. They reached the U.S. in the early 90s, and by 1998, labs in Tucson determined that 100% of the feral, unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona had become Africanized, also known as killer bees. They're deadly. They kill people, they kill animals, they kill livestock, they kill pets, and they're an existential threat to our native pollinators and also plants. No, we don't use smoke on killer bees. They just don't give a damn. It doesn't work. So these bees are pretty nasty. I'd classify this as about a 4. Yeah, the bees from the two different hives may fight. They may attack each other. We'll see. Yeah, they're all over there. There you go.
Here's your putty knife.
That sounds good.
Yeah, let's try to start scraping here.
Welcome, old chef. Oh my God, they're in the fan. That's awesome.
Oh, they're insane. Oh my God, they're insane. I gotta show everybody what's going on with Trez here. You okay?
Yeah, this is just
Did you get stung?
no, not yet.
Well, it's still early. Boy, they are on you. Holy shit. Yeah, this is definitely a serious danger. And you know what's horrifying about this? 2 hives, probably in this with guys working here.
Right.
So it is a bomb.
Running power tools all day long.
100 power tools. All right, you want me to hold this or do you have it?
No, it's okay. Oh, it goes down in. Look.
Oh no.
Look. There.
Oh, so it's deeper. Is that okay? That's brood. Okay. So everybody, you can see this is brood comb, and so this goes to Hosh's chickens. Now they're gonna eat well again, which they seem to a lot, which is awesome because that way it doesn't go to waste. Everything is used. And so this is probably a couple of months old or more.
Yeah. You know where it
goes down to because that's the natural end.
Yes.
It goes down to where this root.
Yes.
A lot of brood.
Yep.
Wow, look at all that brood, everybody.
Now those are eggs waiting to hatch.
These are all eggs. These are larvae. The white. That's.
Not good. What I'm concerned about.
Do you want to go double up on it?
Yeah. So you want to hold this? I'm gonna put a big ass on.
Yeah. So you want to get in the truck to do that? I mean, this is really gnarly.
People tell us, oh, they've only been here for a couple weeks, this and that.
Yeah, we hear that
A
all
lot
the
of times, it's usually, this is true, it's usually an underestimation.
Okay, got it.
It's what they notice them.
Exactly. I've stopped asking people how long they've been there, and I started saying, when did you first notice them? Right?
Right.
Because that is usually none of it's accurate.
And unfortunately, because people are so,
Is that brood?
friendly with honeybees,
Oh, everyone loves honeybees.
they tend to not to notice them until they get really bad. And often until they sting someone.
What was that again, Trez?
In a minute. I don't know the words.
Well, apparently.
I don't think there are any.
I don't think there aren't. I have no words. Boy, Mel and Dan up at the Blue Water Cafe. That's the Blue Water Cafe. See that, Trez?
Yeah.
See this?
I can't see shit. No.
The Blue Water Cafe.
I have so many bees on the screen here.
Because Hosh's chickens eat so well.
Look at them all. Oh.
Mel was like, does he ship bee larvae fed chicken to the restaurant?
They have jammed the fan.
Yeah, what kind of
Little
fan?
fuckers jammed the fan.
Oh, they're fucking up the fan on the fan.
Yeah.
Oh, did they stop it?
Yes.
Oh my God! They dropped our drone. I should have known that. So you got some nectar, huh?
Yeah, a lot of nectar.
All right. Is there anything? I'm going to see if it's good. Rollicking got it. Was it done?
Yeah, Dan. We hype these bees up because, this is, yeah. Get the fuck over yourself, Dan. Jesus Christ. Do you think we did this on purpose? Do you think I want to do this, Dan, on purpose? Do you really, Dan?
Well, Hosh is doing such a damn good job with this anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Killer Bee Nation, what a cluster, huh?
And we're not looking for the queen because we're not relocating this hive.
Exactly, we're not looking for the
Most of
queen.
you always ask
We're
about
not using this one.
We're not?
Because I can't turn it back on with all
Okay.
these, and I'm not taking my glove off.
Here, let me see it. And I'm not. Why aren't you taking your glove off?
No.
I mean, really? Oh, neither am I.
Right? Okay, show them all the see all this white? See all that?
See all the
See
white?
that dead bee?
That's
the shit
stingers.
that's going
Oh, look at here.
on. Yeah.
Everybody see all those white
Those
little
are
dots
stingers.
on those? Those are hair ties that we were using to attach to the thing.
No,
those
the
are
queen
stingers.
ain't in Bisbee right now. Apparently she's here.
Yeah, apparently there's plenty of queens in Bisbee. We know that.
Dan got me
So
back.
now, did we get it all from down below?
All right, I'm gonna bring y'all up here and see what Hosh was doing. And that.
Oh, isn't that awesome, you guys? The bees attacking with the blue sky. And so I've been doing this for 30 damn years. That's the shit I think about if there's no danger to other people or animals. Oh, what's killing birdie? It's like, this is so...
spray down in there.
Okay, and we got it all. Look at all the remnants on the back. The Hosh is going to treat it.
Okay, Dan, bye. Hey, we're gonna block Dan K.
Dan K being an asshole?
Yep.
Oh, well. On TikTok.
No, on YouTube. He's ruining the experience for our subscribers.
So, he's what?
He's ruining the experience for our subscribers.
Oh,
Dan, we're trying to do a show.
yeah, right.
Wait, hang on. Apparently this is what Dan wants. We're killing the bees! We're killing the bees! Because they're gonna get you! We're killing the bees!
How bad of an asshole?
Some more Dan. Now they want Dan to cry more, so I'll dance.
How bad is Dan being being an asshole because I can really make him cry.
Oh, William, I'm in therapy.
Oh, is he upset because we're killing bees? Because that's a different thing.
Dan, Dan, we're killing honeybees, but they're killer bees.
These are Africanized.
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to requeen them because here, there's a couple of reasons. This is a really good point.
Dan said he knows Africanized beekeepers that relocate them.
Well, yeah, well, if you hate somebody, you can. That's awesome.
Why would you relocate an invasive species?
This is what this is what we're going to get at. So, Dan, now please hang with me for a minute because I do want to explain what we're doing here. Honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. All right, I want this to sink in, Dan, because it's good to educate and I want to have an adult conversation. That's awesome. You know, yelling at each other doesn't do shit and insulting each other is a lot of fun, but it doesn't do shit either. And so, honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. They're called European honeybees. What are you waving at?
Dan said he's not upset at all. He doesn't care about the bees. He just knows bullshit when he sees it.
Huh.
Oh, block the fucker.
Yeah.
All right. So
He's smarter than us.
He's smarter than the average bee.
I've been doing it for 30 years. You're going to have to move out of your mother's basement at some point.
Dan, that's your big problem is you've got your bullshit and your real stuff mixed up.
Yeah.
That's why your life is in the state that it's in, Dan.
Dan,
And I'm sorry.
let's all
Huh?
send good vibes to Dan.
Dan, we're sending you love. We're just sending you unconditional love right now.
Unconditional love.
Unconditional thing of love. Actually, I'm gonna have you carry this.
Hi, everybody. Can you see my reflection?
They're awesome, but they wave. I can carry it back.
All right, let's go to the next hive, guys.
There you go. You go up front. We don't need to wear ourselves out.
Is Dan gone?
Is Dan gone, or do you?
I don't know. We're not going to address that anymore.
Nah, fuck this. I'm gonna be an asshole.
Fuck Dan.
You know what? I have a cousin named Dan that is very much like that. It could have been him.
You have a what?
I have a cousin like that, and his name's Dan.
Could have been him.
It could have been.
Is he like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Trez.
Dan, it's your cousin. Stop inviting family.
I know.
A mirror image. Look at this up here, guys. This is actually the hive that I'm more worried about because I want to take them inside and show them the ones that.
This hive was removed once.
Trez?
This was removed once.
What?
Look, that's remnants of old comb that was combed down up there. See
Oh, I
it?
did see that from hanging from
Yeah.
the top. Come on in. I want to show everybody what's going on inside because this
I
is
actually
weird.
find it very
Okay,
zenny.
so we have those bees coming and going from that corner. Okay, mirror image of the other corner. Here's what's weird for me. And it's a little bit horrifying actually. So the new hive that we're going to deal with right now is right there in that corner. Come all the way over here, guys. What is this, 10 feet? Maybe 12 over here?
Oh.
Now look at this, Trez. Look up here.
See 'em on this
Those
side,
are
too.
bees. I'm going to get something to brush them with so everybody can see what they are.
We can see them.
Nope.
They're falling on us.
So
They're,
what
there's
in the
attacking.
hell? This is 12 feet away, everybody.
Why are we
Those
not?
are bees. Now, this is not their front door. They're coming from there. Not really from there, but they were hanging out there. And they were coming from there. So, my question then is, Hosh, this was all full up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, of guard bees.
Now my question is, how much of this are we going to have to take off from the outside?
Right.
It was a little bit of an anomaly. It was like, oh, that's odd.
Yeah, because they don't have an outside door. That's it down there.
Right, right.
Unless I'm missing something.
No, I looked everywhere. You're not missing a
I
damn
miss
thing.
things.
Oh, no, you're...
I miss Dan.
All right, guys, so here we go. Hive number 2. Now,
They could.
let's take off that little cap on the end first.
Boy, this is old. And it's hollow.
What's out?
There's nothing in there. But they're coming out.
All right, we'll take that whole thing off then. It's rotten anyway.
It is.
What in the hell? Are they in the walls?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Oh, no. What in the hell? They got to be in the wall.
I need the flashlight.
All right, I'm going to go get it. What in the hell? go?
I don't know yet.
I am very curious. We might have to go.
This may be
I
a
might
calm
have to
before the
call
storm.
Carl. and
You're
see,
itchy.
If we can drill
I'm
the floor
sweaty.
through a hole. Can you see down into the wall?
That's what I'm looking.
I think we should go back inside and put our ear up to it.
Maybe put the thermal on it.
Put the thermal
You
on
want
it.
to take
Yeah,
a
because
look?
it was cooler
Yeah.
in there, so, but then again, who knows, right?
Yeah, is there anything to
Do
see?
you have your own bees?
There's bees.
We don't keep bees.
I'm gonna grab the thermal.
Okay, very good.
Oh my gosh, it is my cousin, I swear to God.
What happened?
I don't know, the person's from Tampa. I'll have to let her, I just
No,
need
you're good. I got you.
So,
Okay, you see all that? There's propolis and there is the bricks that were stacked up, and the bees are coming from down at the back of the bricks. So they're in the inside wall. What? Okay, they're not in that wall, that's brick. Right? This is all brick. You know what? They're in the brick.
okay, whoever was saying they were in the brick, winner! You win a thumbs up.
Well, that's the sun.
Right.
Right? So everybody, so I don't know if you guys, because there's nothing really to see. Because it's 103 or 4 degrees out or something stupid. And so where they're coming in and out, yeah, there's nothing to see. That is pretty bright right there. And because of all that activity that was there, I think we should take an outside panel off of there. There's just a lot of shenanigans with these damn things. There's only 2 possibilities here, because there's brick here and brick on the inside, on both walls. Like I was saying before, this is all hollow all the way down. If there was a hive down there in the roof, they would be coming out here because that's a light source, and they would consider that a door, and so they would be coming out there. They're not. So this one is a new concealed. If there was a hive down there, they would have come out and attacked out here, and this sliding glass window would be completely full of bees, because this is a light. There would be an entrance for them. Now, what we can do to isolate the area where they are going to be restricted to is expanding foam past that, and then we're going to create our own void. We're going to expanding foam past that so they can't fly up along the roof line. That'll be sealed with expanding foam. Then there'll be a space about like this between there and the corner where they're already coming out. Right. We put new van in there, then we go outside and seal up their outside. So that's enclosed then with the new van. Yeah. And so the vapor from the new van will be going down into the bricks and doing its job for 4 months.
Got it.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Then we come to this one and see what the hell is going on. Okay. I hope these bees down in the corner settle down so we can actually, you know, get in the truck and take the net off for a minute. Because,
I'm not taking my net off.
It's too much.
No.
No, this looks really good actually.
Or do you want me to get in? Because I'm covered in bees.
Minutes, guys.
They're going to make me walk around for a bit. See, I got to walk around a couple minutes to get the majority of bees off me. It's not working. It's not working. If you want to take your net off, you don't want me in there.
Oh, come on in. I won't take it off.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm bringing bees.
Cool.
I'm bringing bitches
cool.
in with me.
I'm getting cool already. Hi. We got ice water. No, we got nice warm water though. Well, this is what happens when you're doing killer bee removal and it's 185 degrees out, right? You know, it really shocks me actually that people that have friends that do bees or have read a book about it or have neighbors that have bees and have talked to them for 5 minutes. It's interesting that they know more than I do after over 30 years of doing this, and I actually teach for the state for licensing continuing education. Is interesting to me how people are so adamant about supporting and propagating invasive species. I don't get it. I mean, they hurt our natural environment. Now, it's all out of selfishness and greed. That's all it can be.
Oh yeah.
It's just, if it isn't money, then it's righteousness, especially on the part of many beekeepers, because they're, oh boy, they're doing the Lord's will and all that shit. No, they're not, because if it's the Lord's will to have our native pollinators go extinct, well, then I guess you got a different Lord than a lot of other folks, you know? Honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. Let's use that as a ground base because it's just the way it is. There were no honeybees in the state of Arizona before 1872. They were brought in from Europe. In fact, Hosh, you were telling me about how there are the ledgers from boats, from ships.
Sure.
That show
honeybee hives.
Being shipped from Europe to the Americas, not vice versa. No, it was a one-way trip. And also letters that were written by colonists sent back on the ships, send me my beehives, there are none here. The whole thing about them being beneficial for the environment, and if you want to help your native environment and your flowers and all that shit and the wildflowers, you want to keep a beehive in your backyard, those days are over. It's a lie. It's not the truth. Honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. They hurt our native pollinators. So since that's gone, all the romance has gone out of it, then it's either financial or denial. There will always be honeybees in the Western Hemisphere. There's no doubt about it. I'm not saying anything different. It's just that your backyard beekeeper is really hurting your native environment right in that area. Beekeepers haul their bees across country to the orchards for pollination. They don't stop in every yard along the way and pollinate. Get it? They haul them all the way to the orchard fields and then up to the blueberry fields and the melon fields. They haul them around specifically for business. Honeybees for big ag are farm animals. That's all they are. I mean, there's no sentiment about it. It's all business, and there's no romance about honeybees. Small beekeepers are the only ones that have romance about honeybees because they're, doing the Lord's work or whatever. They think they're helping the environment. They're not. The big beekeepers are actually doing better because they haul them to a specific location for pollination. They don't put them on everybody's lawn. Big ag is not going away. We're going to have melons. We're going to have almonds. That's all fine and dandy. It's the backyard beekeeper that's got to go away. Just to lay this groundwork down as an understanding of where we're coming from in our teaching, in our education, in our removal techniques, which is just, slash and burn, when it comes to honeybees anyway, because they're invasive. Nope, we don't want them, don't need them. And why would people take an invasive species and make them better by requeening to kill more native pollinators? It's baffling, isn't it? We are the rudest bunch you'll ever fucking meet.
If you hate Trez, you're relocating
relocate honeybees. You cannot be an environmentalist and love Trez and keep honeybees.
Not only do honeybees and Africanized honeybees compete with our native pollinators for resources, which is a huge problem, but additionally, the way that honeybees pollinate is different. Pollination is not a one-size-fits-all. It's very nuanced. Number one, honeybees are incapable of buzz pollination.
Correct.
Which is what, for example, bumblebees do.
Vibrating at a certain frequency actually hurts. Like, megahertz and gigahertz at a certain vibration.
That coaxes the nectar, coaxes the pollen out of the flower.
Right.
So there's that.
Honeybees
number
don't do
one.
that.
There are certain plants honeybees just can't pollinate. Number two, when honeybees do pollinate, they pollinate so close, one plant to another,
Right.
they stay right in the same area, and the plants get inbred.
They're suffering. Exactly.
So the result is the native plants, now hybridized crops and the stuff in the orchards, they're all inbred anyway. That's what they
GMO,
are. And they tamper
inbred.
with them, and they eat GMO, and
It's big business.
it's just big business. It's tweaked, right? But
Not
in
our
the
native
wild,
plants.
the native plants need more diversity, and that's really what we're talking about. We're talking about biodiversity and the necessity for a robust ecosystem to have biodiversity so that it can propagate. Honeybees don't take the pollen far enough away from the flower.
We actually have to keep it on to keep the AC on in case of an emergency. We don't want redying.
And no, not yet anyway. Fire trucks are made to run all day because firemen need to get in and get cool also. If they could be any cooler.
We are contributing to global warming.
Yes.
Swarming.
Swarming.
We're contributing global
You like
warming
job
because I
security.
really want beachfront properties. Sorry, California.
I don't think it's going to expand enough. I think I got to build it up more. Maybe,
Steel wool.
yeah. In fact, I brought some over.
There you go.
Bye.
There she goes to get away. Yeah, all right, guys, we love you. Go to killerbeeguy.com, get some honey, and please understand what you're talking about and learn about what's actually going on and all that good shit. We love you. We'll see you later. Maybe tomorrow.
Bye, guys.